It's finally that time of year again, where we finally start to feel the winter cold breeze in the last weeks of November as the sweaters start to come on, as well as the decorations to prepare for October 31st for Halloween. As baby Evelyn and her family walked down the alley with the fall leaves falling from the trees, they started to notice that it was getting really cold. Evelyn loved the cold winter breeze. Since her mom noticed, she realized that it was time for a family trip. The family trip was going up to the mountains. As they were going up the mountains, Evelyn felt the slow change in weather as it felt colder and colder the way they went up higher and higher up the mountains. Finally got to their cabin, and that's when Evelyn realized that there was snow all over the mountains, especially on top of the roof of the cabins that they were going to stay at. She was so surprised and so astonished since she had never went up the mountains or seen snow in her life, but was more surprised of the snow and how cold it was. Evelyn was so excited to be there and build a snowman, and she ran outside, but ran back inside because she felt really cold. Her mom reminded her that she needs to bundle up in a nice thick jacket, some pants, gloves, scarves, and a hat, since it's not the same weather as it is back at home than it is up in the mountains. After she went outside and built her snowman, she made friends as she built her snowman and added a scarf as well as a hat, just in case her snowman felt just as cold as she was out up in the mountains. After Evelyn finished building her snowman, they went on their daily family walk. She was so surprised to see how tall and full of snow the pine trees were, as well as how full of snow the trail was. After the family walk, they decided to go to a coffee shop, and they decided to order themselves a hot chocolate since drinking something warm helps heat up the body during cold temperatures. Going to the coffee shop was their last part of the family trip, which gave them warmth and energy to go back to their cabin and pick up to go back home. As they were on their way back home, Evelyn and her family were talking about how different and how cold it was up to the mountains compared to how cold it gets at home. Her mom reminded her that it all depends where you live and the time of year and how cold it could get.